Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy CowboyJobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, I'd probably flat out sleep right now. I am literally running on fumes. Got to bed last night about midnight. I was down and working this morning at 6 o'clock. Got a couple hours before I have to go back in at 5 tonight. And in between, I need to get these windows finished for the red brick house so that way this weekend I can get those put in and start trying to get that place rebuilt. So in between all of that, I got to talk to you guys because you guys are my bright spot every single day. And I can't thank you guys enough for the support, the kind words, and everything else. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Karen, who got a Jobu t-shirt, she was telling me that she was going to her pain management therapy yesterday, and she was wearing her Jobu shirt, and she lives in Florida. And to make a long story short, she said that the therapist recognized, she's like, is that Jobu? And she's a Raider fan and knows Jobu. So this thing is growing like crazy. Thank you guys for helping to spread the mojo for the Dallas Cowboys. And hopefully this will help our team get back to the Super Bowl. Now, everybody has been talking about Zeke Elliot, okay? And of course, we still have the NFL, who has yet to make a decision because the case is open. And suspend Zeke Elliot is the battle cry. On all the talk shows, I've put a couple of clips from First Take, and they keep saying, we need to send a message to this guy. He's out of control. But let's stop for a second here. Okay, yeah, even my son says you need to do something with him because he's out of control. Now, granted, Boobie Gate, him pulling down that top of the woman, there's no excuse for that. Even though it is my contention, and the clip that I showed that nobody else was showing before, where I believe this was just a whole peekaboo incident, because before Zeke took her top down, before she was going like this at her well-endowed breasts that were just about falling out to begin with, and then pointing at Zeke, and then going like, check out my boobies, you get Zeke to pull him down. The woman behind her just pulled her top down and pulled him back up. So to me, this was kind of like a Mardi Gras event and everything else where everybody's drunk, having fun and all that. But that's no excuse. He shouldn't have been doing that. But let's go back to the domestic violence that he's being investigated for. To me, I thought the way our American system worked was you are guilty until proven, wow, let me drink some more coffee. Because I think that's the way most people think it is. You're innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. And so far on the court of law, wait. There hasn't been a court case, has there? Why hasn't there been a court case because of this domestic violence? Because the police department investigated, said, I'm sorry, there's not enough there for us to make a charge. So she ended up appealing to the district attorney. The district attorney looked into it and said, sorry, honey, there's too many holes in this thing. There's no evidence. Zeke hasn't been arrested. He hasn't been charged. Nothing. But we still hear about the NFL investigating it. And do you honestly believe that the NFL, which I hear is like the FBI when it comes to investigations, if they had found something on Zeke in the past year, because come Saturday, this is when this thing started, the 22nd. If the NFL had gotten something on him, you don't think that they would have already come out and said, Zeke did this and we're going to go ahead and suspend him? When they took care of the whole Darrelle Revis situation in a month? Really? Now let's look at these situations where he's out of control. He went to a bar in Ohio, and somebody else, not Zeke, carried a gun there. We've had NFL players who have carried guns to clubs before. And I believe 2 of them have been shot by their own guns. Plexico Burress, Talib. Zeke didn't do that. Then, of course, we had Boobie Gate. Again, not condoning that one. But then we had him on a jet ski. Not drunk on a jet ski. On a jet ski in Florida at a party. Excuse me. Still got this killer cold. Excuse me. The Coast Guard comes out, checks to make sure there's enough life preservers. So I want to know what's so bad about that boat trip. Tell me, is it that awful that he can't go on a boat party? Because if you want to suspend Zeke Elliot for him showing up to a club that somebody else got hit at, that he didn't hit him, then you need to go ahead and look a little further north as well. Because there's other NFL players that definitely should be suspended then too. If partying is your reason. You guys know a guy named Gronk? Gronk, who was so drunk at the Super Bowl parade, almost dropped the Super Bowl trophies. The Gronk who was in a golf cart drunk and fell out with Julian Edelman. The Gronk who needed help getting over a fence because he was too drunk. The Gronk who had a drunken debauchery cruise. If you're going to say that Zeke Elliott is out of control, which you've never seen him other than Boobie Gate, even holding a beer, then why isn't anybody talking about Gronk being out of control? We've seen him turning up 2 beers at the Patriots Super Bowl parade. We've seen him up on stage drunk as hell, falling all over the place, making an ass out of himself, offering $15,000 for the first couple who will go ahead and screw on the stage live. But Zeke's out of control? Come on now. Take a look at some of these pictures of Gronk, and you tell me that that's okay, and it's not for Zeke.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind.
Yeah. All of you people who are condemning him need to slap yourself if you don't condemn Gronk. I'm Mark Holmes. This is CowboyJobu, and I'm trying to keep it real with you guys, and thank you all for the support that you've all given me. Now, I've got some more work to go ahead and do. Any news on the Dallas Cowboys day number 2 with the rookies beginning training camp, I'll be sure to bring it to you. And it's CowboyJobu here live inside of NFL Honors. And as you can see, we're standing on the red carpet. It's going to be a great night, friends. Can't wait to bring it all to you. I'm CowboyJobu with the Jobu Report.